Now, sitting behind this ice-covered grill, this pretty nice-sized 3.0 liter twin-turboed V6 engine. There's another option that this truck could come with, which is the 5.7 liter V8. But this one just has the twin-turbo V6, and this one produces 420 horsepower and 469 pound-feet of torque, which is, pretty healthy numbers, definitely for a truck this size. Definitely if you want to throw some stuff in the back, I think the payload is pretty decent, as well as the towing capacity. I'll probably throw in the numbers on screen so you don't have to hear me ramble about it too much. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid. I love these wheels. I think these are 20-inch wheels on Bridgestone tires. Pretty nice. I don't know what color this is. It's like a blue. It's like a dark bluish greenish color. I'm not really a fan of it. However, this might be your cup of tea. But let me know down in the comment section. I prefer a true blue. If this truck was just in blue, like a light blue, or if it was a green, it would be like a forest green. But I don't know. This color doesn't really do it for me. But I like the badging. You see the Ram badge right there. So it's pretty neat. The chrome lower portion of the grill looks nice. It fits. It's not a base truck by no means. Clearly, we also got the parking sensors in the grill, if you can see them. So you also have the Hurricane badge on the hood, which looks pretty dope. This truck does not come with running boards, but that's okay. I'm still a big boy. I could still hop in just fine for now. As you can see, the steering wheel looks pretty solid. I love the emblem on this thing. The steering wheel is heated as well as cooled, if I remember correctly. Does come with push button ignition, as most vehicles nowadays, especially in its class. This one has a gear selector by dial. I'm not really a fan of these, although it does clear up a lot of space. I would prefer gear selector to be like a one of those things that stick out, like the old school trucks. GMC, those GMC CR trucks definitely have them. Or you have the actual gear shifter on the center console, which I appreciate, But this one, unfortunately, doesn't have it. I also like to mention this, although this isn't the top of the line, this is the Longhorn trim, if I remember correctly. So you have these really cloth-looking seats. I like the pattern on them. As I was telling someone else the day before, I appreciate cloth seats now as I've gotten older, especially if the windows of your vehicle aren't tinted. Because on hot summer days or whatever, if you have leather seats, they could definitely burn you, and you definitely don't want that. Making our way in the back. Oh man. Pretty spacious. You can actually push this button on the headrest, push it down. Same with that one. Obviously you got the cup holders. You got your charging ports with the aux. You also have a 12 volt DC port We also got the Bighorn logo. I called it Longhorn by mistake, but this is the Bighorn trim. Behind it lies a hidden glove compartment up top, and then you got the normal glove compartment on the bottom. Continuing on with the interior, you got this massive screen that runs diagonal. I honestly prefer the screen on some of the other trucks that I've reviewed, but to each their own. I mean, it still functions just fine. My other complaint about it is with the GMC truck, whether or not you have the navigation, pointing or activated and like showing you directions, it'll still show typically on the dash, like on the heads-up display, it'll show speed limit on the dash. This one unfortunately does it. However, on the navigation screen, it's usually like on the lower level of it. Even if you don't have an address, typed in and showing you where to go, which isn't a huge deal, but I just prefer it to be like right there, so I don't have to tilt my head to the side to look how fast I'm supposed to be on any given road. You also have, let me close the doors right quick. You also have the charging ports for the rear passengers. So pretty dope. Also holders here, like it's very, this is a very practical truck for what you're getting. I think those are Bluetooth speakers up front, passenger and driver side, as well as the back, as well as the normal Alpine speakers for the radio or Bluetooth, whatever. Going in the back, you have the tailgate. There we go. Drops down just fine. Push it back up. Manual tailgate, nothing special. Also have, the trailer hitch in the back as well, and the outlets for the trailer lights, and the driver rear side. I don't think you're able to lock it. That's probably the downside, but you know what? It's okay. You don't necessarily need a lock. It's just nice to have both of them, and you got these tie down hooks on both ends. So figured I'd tell you guys how this truck is doing in real time as far as highway driving, especially in this kind of weather. It's a mixture of rain and ice. It's doing okay. As far as the seating, during these long distances, it's not the best. I prefer the seats on the GM as well as the Tundra. Those two trucks that I drove before. You can take a look at the navigation screen. It's pretty nice looking. I mean, I can't really complain. But if I had to choose, I also prefer the navigation screens on the GM truck as well as the Tundra. But I mean, the four-wheel drive works excellent. When I first started driving,
capable. That's pretty much all I have to say as far as how much driving in this type of weather. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, as well as subscribe if you enjoyed it. Stay warm, stay dry, moisturize.